Hello and welcome to GoLEDLight.com. In this particular project, what we're going to show you is how to install the RGB light kit. RGB stands for red, green, blue, and it's a color changing strip. This particular kit comes with a power supply, comes with 48 inches of RGB tape light, and 2 snap connectors, which should be able to do any small project that you're going to do. In this particular one, we're going to show you how to install this kit as backlighting behind this television. So to get started, we're going to remove this television and we'll show you what we're going to do from there. Now that we removed our television, you'll notice that there's one style bracket. Yours may extend. There's so many different kinds of brackets, but they all have the same basic way of mounting, and they just mount to the wall. You can remove that bracket and mount a piece of plywood behind it, and the reason why we tell you to do this is at least that gives you somewhere to put your tape lighting. So we're going to put ours on this top edge, down the side, around the bottom, and then return it back up on this side here. That way we can have lighting all the way around that gives an even effect. So that's what we're going to do now. So the process is going to be pretty simple to put the tape lighting around here. You'll just take it off of the coil, and you'll just wrap it right around and you'll stick it. And then on the one end there'll be a pigtail that you can attach, and what we're going to do in this particular project is put ours to our RF audio controller, which you can get on GoLEDLight.com. And what this allows you to do is if you're playing music or a movie, it'll go to the beat of the music, or let's say you have an action film, the lighting will go according to the action that's on that particular movie. So again, this is the RF audio controller. So again, this is the RF controller. As you can see here, it has a B for blue, a G for green, and an R for red. The V is where you're going to put your black wire. So go blue, green, red, black. And they'll just go into this little port here, and you'll tighten down the screws. So blue, green is next, then the red, and then our black. Okay, so then just give a little tug on your wires, that way you can make sure you have good connection. This here's your microphone, which will pick up the sound, and then this here is your sensitivity. And then on this side here, you can either from your power supply put 2 of the low voltage wires out of there, or because most of the DC power supplies will have a barrel connector on the end, it has a place here that you just plug that in there, and you just plug it in the wall and you're good to go. That's how simple it is. So we'll do that next. So this is what it looks like being hooked up. There was an outlet behind the television, so we utilize that outlet for our power supply. And we put our audio controller, we just screwed it to the wall. There's 2 little mounting brackets that you can screw it to any structure. So that's what we did. We just screwed it right to the drywall. And so now we're set to turn it on. The RF controller comes with a radio frequency remote as well that's paired together. And so by turning it on, you can go through 13 different modes. This one is just on a pink color. You hit mode again, that's the pure white, so on and so forth. It will strobe, it will do whatever you want to do with it. So again, 13 different modes with this controller. So we're going to show you how it works with music. After we mount the TV back, you'll get the full effect. So we're going to do that next. Okay, now that we have our TV back on the mounting brackets. We're going to show you, as you can tell, we made it a little bit darker in this room to show you the effects of the lights. So it's pretty simple. There's an on-off button on the controller, and you just push that on. And again, there are 13 different modes. So we already have it set up, which is pretty easy because you're just going to click the button until you find the mode that goes with the sound of the RF controller. So we already have ours set up just for the sake of time. So we're going to go ahead and press it on, and we're going to play music. Now that you can see that there's an inflection in the music where it shuts off, the lighting shuts off. As you can tell, even when I talk, the sensitivity level is pretty high now. It's picking up my voice as I speak. So it's actually a really cool controller, especially paired with the RGB lights. And don't forget, you can do this in movie theater rooms. You can just do it on an entertainment center like this. People have done it in their boats, in their cars. There's so many different applications for it. It just depends what you need it for. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and we're going to send you off with some light and some music.